Hey, welcome into the spiritual view. It's Elizabeth. Peace. Love you guys. Thank you for subscribing and coming back. We're so grateful. We really love being here at the spiritual view and doing this for you guys. I hope you love it too. So for Wild Card Wednesday, I want to do a shout out to the moms out there. We in the United States have Mother's Day coming up. But all over the world, I want you all to know we send you so much love and peace at this time. And coincidentally, while I was setting up, I pulled Neptune and Uranus together from the Astrological Oracle deck. And when you see these cards together, please know this is about having compassion for the world's humanity, the world's soul purpose. So this is just a big hug to all of you at this time, and what a beautiful message to start with. So normally we bring you pick a card and all these interesting things. I hope you guys have loved it, but what I'd like to do for this week's Wild Card Wednesday is perfect. I want to take a look at some of the blessings and blocks and energy going into yet another holiday and how you all collectively are feeling about it. This is a general collective reading for all signs. So again, thank you for being here. Now, I wish you could see these. Let me know if you'd rather see me or the cards. No offense taken. If you just want to see the cards, I get it. So let me talk to you about, interestingly enough, I have 4, 40, and 19, which becomes 10. I'm throwing a little numerology out at you guys. This is, again, that humanitarian message. This is the dove. This is about having compassion at a time when maybe it isn't something you want to do. It is about being able to give, but really to receive. It is about forgiveness of yourself and others. And I also want you to understand this is about mirror work. And I want you to do the work for yourself so that then you reflect this beautiful image, and that's what you attract back. You are what you view. You do become those who you surround yourself with. So this mirror theory, and not theory, this mirror process is very important. You want to attract in those higher vibe and energy. Some of you at this time are having self-esteem issues. This could go way back to childhood. This could be about really nourishing yourself too. I want you to take good care of your health, your physical, emotional, and mental well-being, and really nourish your soul at this time so that you can reflect back that awesome energy that you want to attract. And also you don't want to fall back into past patterns where you didn't quite have the confidence, the esteem, or really the body image you wanted. And that could have to do with childhood and family issues. So let's not bring that into this weekend. And this is adorable for all of you out there. I know what sweet souls you are. You have such compassion for everyone and everything and animals and nature. And those of you who are facing endings and beginnings, I do want you to get out in nature and stay in the moment. Look at your watch and go, oh, what time is it? Now. It's now. It's just now. don't look too far back and don't look too far forward about the energy around Mother's Day, around, all the things that you want to accomplish as we proceed through 2024. There are going to be cycles, there are going to be endings and beginnings. And this is 19, that's why I'm talking about that. And I want to refer to Lindsay Knight's notes on this. It is the animal lover. I just wanted to be sure. And this is, also, like I said, representative of all the compassion you bring to everyone else. So I need you to bring it to yourself. There's a bit of a block there. And I know that if you approach this holiday and other holidays with family and stuff with more confidence that shines, they won't be able to really deflect that, and they won't be able to knock your energy down, in my opinion, I hope. All right. Now I'm going to use a little Oracle Alchemy energy here. All right. 7, the Chariot, Cancerian energy. Again, this is for all signs, though. 7, I need you to soldier on. And again, many of you listening to me right now have had to carry the weight, the responsibility of a lot. And maybe that's a mom thing. But you're going to continue to do it. This is a life energy number that many of you relate to. 7 is divine. It's everything. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 continents. It goes on and on and on. And it's really the energy of you moving forward through this weekend. You can do it one more time. And if it's about grief, I hope that you can, really go outside or whatever brings you some joy and work through that grief. And if it's about pressure, if it's about the family conflicts that go on, I want you to understand too, we have 8. This is the energy of justice, of truth, of balance. It's the energy of the year that we're in. I want you to embrace these two, 7, 8, marching on as you move through the week and the weekend and you bounce through these energies. Please soldier through and do understand working on the self-esteem and the mirror work and how you project your energy out is going to bring a lot of restoration to the situation. So I want you to go into these events or non-events, even if you're staying home without doing anything. There's going to be a restoration of balance, of calmness, and really feeling like you are here to do good soul work and to help humanity. Now, also what came out, 259 is amazing numerology combination is what I'm trying to say. And the message here with this is about soul contracts, past life contracts. So this does have to do with possibly the contracts you've had with your mom and all the relationships in your life that you may be considering as you listen and we connect and we speak. I also want you to know that this is angelic protection over you as you go through some of this restoration and kind of a rebirth from this into cocooning into the butterfly. And lastly, I want you guys to understand 259 is proof of spiritual path that you're on and of spiritual recovery. So blocks from past life and childhood can be addressed, but put where they need to be. Because what time is it? It's now. It's now. You know, we can't go back and we can't go forward. So we're going to stay right here and accept those blessings that are coming in. All right. So now I'm going to look at let's see, what spread am I going to do? I'm going to do a modified Celtic cross for you. Look, justice right in the middle. So we have the 4s and the 8s. I need you guys to rise from the 4 to the 8. If you understand what I'm saying, restore the balance here. And the 8 is your soul and your higher consciousness. And I do want you to understand it's balancing those issues we talked about over childhood trauma, over loss and grief, crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. So endings and beginnings, as I discussed. I really feel like this is a whole like restoration of things that troubled you in the past, so that now you feel more whole and you're ready for a new beginning. Oh my gosh, that flew out onto the floor. Because underneath it all, 8 again. So we've got a theme of 4 and 8, you guys. But in this case, 8 of Swords, you feel really blindsided by some of the things that have happened to you, and I understand it, but it is about changing your perspective for real. You feel bound and tied, but you're not. There's nobody there holding you. It's very loose. You can wiggle your arms out. There's help behind you. So I want you to be on the lookout for really cool messages that bring in truth and clarity and balance to what you've been going through, so you can have a new beginning with family, with friends, with yourself. What's above it? 6 of Pentacles. So you are working on restoring balance. You really are. And 6s really, yes, are also about being creative, thinking outside of the box about how you're going to handle certain energies that you may be dealing with. And it is, again, about give and take. So I want you to be able to receive, because there's a lot here about blocks from just doing all the work and all the giving. I want you to be able to receive and love yourself, restore your health and love and esteem. All right, recent past, Queen of Swords. You guys know that there is truth here. You did get the clarity. And, you know, she's pretty cut and dry about it. He, she, gender fluid, all that good stuff. But in the recent past, you found out the truth. And it made you really realize, all right, I have got to share my energy, my words, the way I carry myself around these people, this situation, in a more direct way where I do keep my personal boundaries. You know, you've done all this mirror work. You've done the reflective work. You've done the restoration. Don't let anybody mess it up because you feel like you have to do this and you have to do that. I want you to decide what it is that's the highest good for you, because that's the energy you will give back and attract in. Queen of Wands. So there's a big, big push here for you to lead with truth, with passion, with love and esteem for yourself. And with that, too, you start to gain a willingness for this new beginning, a new try with someone. It could be, reinventing the relationship. It could be welcoming in something new, but you really are in control of what's happening. And I feel super proud of you if I can say that. You're feeling like you've been a little bit lied to or tricked. In that being said, there's also a sense with this card of planning and strategizing. But I want you to do that in a very divine, angelic way where you do have compassion for the situation. Don't strategize to get revenge. This is really about you saw the truth and clarity in a situation, in a person, in a place. It's a lot of things for all of you watching. You may have been lied to, but what I want you to do now is plan in a really healthy way that I'm not blinded by this. I can plan and strategize for what is really good for me. The effects of others around you is 8 again. Wow. And let me remind you too of the 7 and 8s in here. 7, you're just divinely guided with angelic communications. And 8, again, I need you to put the work in. You're going to inspire others, like I told you. When you put all that work in, you inspire others to put the work in too. 8 of Pentacles. This year, your work will pay off, and there could be unexpected benefits from that. In your hopes and fears, love. 2 of Cups. You may have some decisions to make about bringing love to the situation, but you are, and that's wonderful. And then we're going to have the outcome, the Hermit. 9. You've brought wisdom, you've brought patience, you've brought intuition, and you know how this is a 9. This is ending that cycle and really, really being the guardian, the leader, even in the darkest times. You're shining light and wisdom in this situation, and that's super cool. Really cool. And I'm going to clarify that now with more of these because that's what we're going to do. We're going to clarify the Hermit. The Hermit. 9 of Pentacles. See, all of this really brings out a happy ending. Oh my gosh, did you see how that fell out? 10 of Cups. So, what you always wanted from a situation is really coming because you have brought in this really amazing energy where you've just grown so much spiritually, mentally, and you've nurtured your soul so that you shine confidence out to everyone around you and they can't mess it up for you. So I really wish you a great rest of the week. Whenever you see this, blessings abound, okay? And there will be some endings, but they're great. They're like endings of cycles and patterns and, traumas that needed to be just creatively and divinely healed and just tucked away in a great special place in your heart so you can grow and really thrive now. I love you. Thank you for being here. Peace.